What's up guys, and welcome back. Today it's the 31st of October, which only means one thing: it's Halloween. If you can see over my shoulder there, I've been carving some pumpkins. I did say I was going to do like a whole pumpkin video, but they took so damn long to do because they were pretty detailed. I'm going to give you a little peek there. If you can make that out, if you know what that is, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, so today, instead of that, something arrived in the post today and I thought I would do a little unboxing of it for you. It's something that I've been looking forward to getting for the past few days, ever since I found out about it. Just another peek of a pumpkin there. I will show you some shots of those after we're done with the video. So what is the video today about? Well, I saw in Asda a few days ago that they had this special edition of Stephen King's The Shining, the book. Now, I'm all about Stephen King. I'm trying to get as many of his books as possible, and this was like a special Halloween release. I went online and looked for it, and it was a part of a 4-book series. So I had a look in my local store and they only seemed to have The Shining, so I looked online and I found this for $11.99. That's 4 books for $11.99, and it's the Stephen King's classic collection, as it says on here, but it's known online if you search on Amazon or anywhere as the Stephen King Halloween editions. Now, I think this is definitely worth checking out if you're looking for some cool covers, or if you just want to read these books for cheap, because like I said, it's $11.99 from the place I got, which was, I think it's called Books Two Doors. Anyways, I'm going to show you it because it does look pretty cool. So on the back here we have a little teaser of each of the covers from the collection, and a Stephen King with these pictures all inside the writing King, which looks really cool, and it says Classics Collection. Now here are the 4 books. I'm going to try and guess off the top of my head because I haven't looked at them for a while. I think it's The Shining, Bag of Bones, Christie and Cell. Now, I already own The Shining, I've read The Shining, I love The Shining. I've not read the other 3 yet, so I'm reading this stuff in chronological order, so it'll probably be quite a while before I actually get around to reading some of these. But yeah, Christie's not that far in, so I definitely will be checking that one out in the next few books or so. So on this side here we have this image of like a hand coming out of the ground, which is sort of like the ending of the Carrie movie. I think this is from Bag of Bones, which is a book I actually have no idea what the story's about, but it looks like a really cool cover, and I'm guessing these are the covers on the books as well. So here we have an image of the famous car Christie, the killer car, which looks pretty sweet. This side we have like a network cell tower. I'm guessing this is for Cell, and it's like exploding and shit, and it's all pink, so that was cool. And last but not least, I'm guessing, yeah, on the bottom we have the Shining cover. So that's what the outside box looks like, and it's a pretty cool box to keep them all like nice and tidy, and keep the pages from getting torn and frayed. So I'm going to open it up. It looks a lot nicer when you've actually taken it out of the cling film, because the art looks really cool. So first up is Stephen King's Bag of Bones. Now this is the cover I've just said, with the arm coming out of the ground. It looks like it's got bite marks on it as well. Honestly, don't know what this book's about. I'm gonna just have a quick look. What's cool about these is it doesn't give you a full story synopsis on the back. It just gives you like a quick, like, sort of snappy quote about what the book is, or what its main like effect is, which is really cool, because I'm probably going to go into this knowing just what's on this instead of reading the whole like main synopsis of the book. So he went to Dark Score Lake to confront his past. Now he might drown in it. Bag of Bones. So that's enough to get me hooked. Each of the spines has Stephen King and the title of the book, and it's by this publishing company which I can't remember the name of, but it's the one that does the majority of the books I've got, especially in the UK anyway. So that's Bag of Bones. It's a really cool cover. Next up is Cell. This is the one with the network tower which has exploded, and it looks like it's got loads of like young people around the bottom of it. I think this one is the one about cell phones killing people. I think there's a film to it, but I've heard that this isn't one of his greatest books, but obviously I'm going to check all of his books out eventually. So this is the cover for the Cell book, and this is the synopsis on the back. You can run, you can hide, just don't pick up Cell. So yeah, really cool one there. There's the spine as well with the artwork on. These are going to look really cool on my shelf if I can find some space for them, because I'm completely running out. This is just my lower shelf. I have like a whole shelf of Stephen King up there, which if you guys want to see at some point, then I'll be glad to show you my Stephen King shelf. Next up, The Shining. This is the one I saw at first, and immediately I saw it and I wanted it, even though I already own the book already. What's weird about this one is it's a Stephen King's book, but the floorboards and stuff on the cover here are from the Stanley Kubrick movie, which is completely like unassociated by Stephen King. He's not really a fan of that movie, so I'm not sure if the designers of the artwork just went with whatever, because I don't think this pattern on the floor is anything to do, or is even like shown in the book. So anyways, classic I love this book. On the spine here we just have what seems to be Danny Torrance walking down the corridor, seeing some creepy ass shit. And then on the back here, welcome to the Overlook Hotel, you'll never want to leave. The Shining, simple, and that's all you need to know about that book. But everyone already knows about The Shining, so let's get on with the next one. Last but not least, we have Christie. Now this is the book about the guy who gets a car which decides he wants to go around and kill people, and it's always hungry for more people. So yeah, bad shit happens, but I love the film of this by John Carpenter, and I've never read the book. So from my experience, when I've read Stephen King's books after watching the films, the books are always like insanely better. So this looks like a very big book, so I cannot wait to give this one a read. We have on the spine here, we have just like the corner of the car with the floodlights, which is about to smash into someone most likely. And then we have the synopsis on the back. Jealousy isn't a green-eyed monster, she's a red Plymouth Fury, Christine. So that's really cool. So those were the 4 books in this collection. I think what I heard about the Shining book in Asda supermarket in the UK is that they're only out for October, so this is going out on the 31st, so you've probably got maybe 1 or 2 days to go and pick it up. It's very cheap, it's like £3.50 just for the book. But as for the other ones, I think the only way you can get them is online. You can buy them individually, but I would definitely recommend trying to find the collection box set, because like I said, you get it at least half the price if you were to buy them individually. So it's a very cool collection that's probably going to be hard to find, because this is like a one-off Halloween collection, I guess. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on these books, let me know your thoughts on covers on the books, and I guess I will leave you with a little glimpse of this year's Halloween pumpkins. So I hope you have a happy Halloween, and I'll see you guys in the next video.